Hello fellow riders, Phil here. Here doing another attempt, day 4, at an infinity loop. But first we're going to go and meet up with the 77 skating crew in Mowbray Park and practice there first, and then I'll do the rest of it. Sweet! Cheers. Okay, this kind of looks mostly flat. So at the moment, I haven't done any practicing at all for the infinity loop. But what I have done is I've been practicing in my back lane, just learning how to ride on this Bolsa Surfskate. I still haven't got this down, so I need to practice for that. So I have been doing practice in between, but I haven't done any infinity loop. This is Phil from a week ago, and what I'm doing here is I'm just learning how to do some turns, because I want to keep this as authentic as possible. I don't really want to do any actual infinity loop practices in between the filming I do, but what I will do is I'll give you an idea of where I've been progressing. So I'll just show you the kind of thing I've learned. It's all in the shoulders, so you've got to really pull back the shoulders, and you kind of don't have to think about your feet so much if you're using your shoulders. If you think about it, you're putting it down and you're dragging it back, and as soon as you're dragging it back like that, the shoulder right back, you are in the backward position. So you're in a position then to push yourself forward. Now I'll kind of show you what I've got. I'll do a couple examples and then we'll go back to Phil in the present doing the infinity loop. Follow me. So I've also learned how to pump on the back turn. You really just push out the back foot, back and up, and then down again. Concentrate a bit more on my up and down movements. So this is really making me coming down the hill, but in very slow increments, because I'm almost doing an actual infinity loop, but I am kind of using the gradient of the hill to help me. I think I'm slowly getting there. Back to Phil rides in the present. I'm gonna set up some cones again as usual, and we'll get on from there. This is so hard. I'm putting too much weight on my front foot on my back turn. Yeah, I need to get more on the back. I'm creeping up on my front truck, which is a bit worrying, because it means I'm going to get a jackknife. Kind of like that. But let's get this a bit closer. Maybe that's what I need to do. almost getting there without an in-between move, but this back foot is just awful. I'm not compressing enough and I'm not twisting my upper body enough. And I'm not leaning back. I've got the foreturn, I think I've got that. It's just this back turn. And I'm finding it hard. And again, this isn't supposed to be easy. Oh, I've got a bit of traction from it. I do think I'm improving. It's the confidence to keep it going, I think. With the power on the back to get it going. Just a bit more practice. Again, it's about getting on that back, and give it some pushing, and that's how you get thrust from the off-centre back foot and pushing on it. Let's go back up here. Oh, this is smoother, but at the same time, not flat. See, I can get around that all right. It's just when I'm trying to combine the two, I find it quite difficult. So let's go back. See what I can do with this. A bit fast. We're getting there. A bit more practice I think is needed. Like I say, I'm gonna continue trying it. I've got to really get that leaning on the back foot a bit better and off center, which means to do that on a back turn, my whole body has to be leaning for that to be a falling position and pushing position. And I think the problem is A, I'm not moving my body around like that, which gives me the rotation. B, I'm not getting low enough, and C, I'm not leaning back enough to make that foot that's pushing back produce propulsion. So that's something I've really got to work on. Let's see what I can do. The propulsion from that is so hard. It's getting there, but I'm still not doing it in one fluid motion, which I kind of really want to do. Again, I think I'm going to need a lot more practice. Okay. It's getting that back turn. You have to unbalance yourself and actually off-balance yourself, I guess, so that you're falling like you are when you're running, but you've got to have it so your back foot is kind of on that fall. You're pushing on that, so you're kind of almost pivoting on your back foot over there, and you're pushing on it so it's going off center and pushing you around, but at the same time you've got to have enough weight on the front truck to actually get it to turn. So it's a weird balancing act between getting your back foot fully loaded but not so much that it doesn't lift off, because then you lose your turning traction unless you're trying to manual around, tic-tac around. I'm trying to keep it all on the floor. I mean, I can do it on the front one. I think it's because I'm able to lean more. I'm not leaning enough on the back. So let's try and get that done a bit better. God damn it. Okay. That's way wide. Get in there. Okay, I'm definitely getting there. Whew. I think that's probably me done. Quite tired now, as you can see I'm sweating. What I might do though next time is try it back at the Mowbray Park, because I think I'm getting both a hindrance and a help, because it's not really a fair test, because it's got such a camber that I think as I'm going around on the back turn, I'm kind of coming around and then going down the camber, and I keep feeling like I'm actually getting propulsion from it, but I think that might be a fake feeling. But from what I feel at the moment, I feel like I've actually improved a bit. But I can't tell if that's because of the camber, and on the back turn I am actually slightly downhill and that's why I'm accelerating, or whether I actually have improved and I'm putting that back foot at an angle to myself and I am accelerating around backwards like I would if I went the full turn. But we'll see. So also the other thing is I've got to try my yow. So in the meantime, I shall decide whether the infinity loop is worth continuing on this loaded with the CX trucks, or whether I should ditch it in favour of the yow with the Meraki truck. Which I know for a fact from just playing on it, I haven't tried anything like this on it yet, still new to it. I know for a fact that it would get those corners better, but having been practicing on this most, I worry, would I then find it too much and fall off and jackknife constantly? This is something to think. I might do a comparative one. So maybe next time, day 5, I'll bring both boards and see what it is. Or I might just continue on with this, because this is, dare I say it, my favourite board. Excuse the sirens. Or whether I should use the yow, which I know will be a better tool for this kind of thing. Anyway, right, so I guess I'll see you soon. Yeah, cool. Woo! I think time to go home.